Good evening, folks. We want to welcome everybody to the Armstrong Sports broadcast of a fast-pitch softball matchup between the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons here on beautiful Chesapeake Field. Sun shining, 79 degrees. We're about to get started here with the first round of the sectional tournament, Division III. These two Ohio teams ready to face off. Erica Bowman at the helm for Panthers in the circle today to start things off. Looks like Adriana Hoffman, Fairland Dragons pitcher, is going to be the first up to bat. Blue is ready to get the game rolling. And we are underway with a foul ball down the right field line. Hoffman swinging the Easton Ghost. One count. Bowman, a ninth grader, Chesapeake High School. And looks like another foul ball. And a 1-2 count. Hoffman looking for that meatball to get a hold of. And we got it. Drove it to right field. She gets on base. Fielded by Rachel Pratt. So got a runner on as number 8, Mackenzie Roberts, steps to the plate. Roberts a righty, swinging the Zeno. Bowman gets her with the first one. Oh, attempted bunt. Looks like it might have got a piece of her hand. Ruled as part of the bat, so. This is caught. I guess the catcher caught that. So 1 out. Looks like number 10, Morgan Fridley, at the plate now. Brooke Webb playing first base for the Panthers, checking the runner. Fridley, a senior at Fairland High School, at the plate now. Ooh, outside corner, good pitch. Bowman brings one in high. 3-1 count. 1 out, still got a runner on 1. Ooh. Gets her to bring the count full. And that's 3. Fridley heads to the dugout. 2 outs. So got a runner on 1. Coming to the plate now, Emily Bowen, shortstop for the Fairland Dragons. Lefty. Going with the DeMarini stick. Bowman brings some heat inside, high. Gets her with the first pitch. Bowen at the very back of the box, looking for that fastball. It's a little high for even up the count, 1-1. Gets her with another one high inside. Bowen a little frustrated, looking for that line drive to advance the runner, stay alive in this inning. Top of the first. Inside, heat. Sits Bowen down to change up. No score, headed to the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back after this. Warming up in the circle now for the Fairland Dragons, Hoffman, number 7. Right field's Mackenzie Roberts. Morgan Fridley's catching the ball tonight, senior from Fairland. Emily Bowen running shortstop. Libby Judge on third. Montana Reynolds center field. Holly Leap covering first base. Bailey Rowland on second. Dragons take the field. Chesapeake Panthers ready to get something started here. Crowd letting them feel a little support here. Inside, call is a ball. First pitch. Number 4, Ashley Tackett at the plate right now. 2-0 count. Brings it to 3-0. Tackett looking for that heat. Swinging the Easton Ghost. There's one. Pulls it to 3-1. Full count. Hoffman, see where she puts this one. A little high for a walk as Ashley Tackett hops onto first base. Katie Spears, Panthers catcher, now stepping to the plate. Swinging the Louisville slugger, Zeno. And good pitch. 0-1 count. Runner goes to 2, safe there, and he's going to go ahead and advance to 3 on the throwing error. Tackett sets up shop at third base, ready to try to make a score here with the number 2 of Katie Spears at the plate. And a foul ball. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Spears, 10th grader from Chesapeake. And stays alive, battles with a foul ball short on the right field line. Hoffman gets a deep breath. Comes in a little low. Close one on the inside of the plate, but it was a ball. Sitting with a full count. And a chip shot to the third baseman. Libby Judge snags that one to make 1 out for the Fairland Dragons. Brooke Webb now at the plate for the Panthers, number 14, a senior from Chesapeake. Takes a strike on the inside. Webb preferring the slugger. Zeno also tonight. Takes a stab at that one, misses for 2 strikes. Steps out, collects her thoughts. Hoffman gets her high and sits her down for 2 outs for Fairland Dragons. Tackett still on third base, eyeball on the plate, really wanting to get the score going here for the Panthers. Pitch inside to number 7 of Riley Swan. Panthers shortstop at the plate, 11th grader. Gets a piece of that, sends it down the right field line, and it is foul ball by maybe a foot. Very close. Pulled the trigger just a teeny bit early on that one. Really close pitch there, called a ball.
Let's go, 7, let's drive it.
Swan sends one straight to the pitcher for a quick out at first base by Leap. Still scoreless here. Coming to the top of the second. We'll be back after this. Chesapeake Panthers head coach Aaron Rice with assistant Kevin Hutchinson calling the shots here for Southern Ohio team. It's good to see the Scott Wilson in the house tonight, assistant coach of the Fairland Dragons. Coaching third base, head coach of the Fairland Dragons, Stacy Smithson. And the first pitch is a quick out by Brooke Webb. First baseman snags that one, pop up. My apologies, didn't catch that first batter. At the plate now, number 16, Montana Reynolds for Fairland. Senior center fielder. Wants to check on that one, but takes a strike. Bowman pitches one in there low, but Montana got a hold of it, sent it into center field, and takes first base on that one. Holly Leap at the plate for the Fairland Dragons, first base, number 21. Pitch high inside for a ball. Webb wanting to keep Reynolds honest at first. Leap gets a hold of one, sends it straight to center field, and advances the runner. I'm guessing that might be Zoe Rollins, center fielder for the Chesapeake Panthers, 9th grader. As Bowman waits on the next batter. Looks like number 4 of Bailey Rowland, second baseman for the Fairland Dragons, now at the plate. 2 runners on, no outs. Or I'm sorry, 1 out. Foul ball. An attempted bunt. Rowland wanting to get hold of one with that Easton Ghost. And lays down the bunt. Foul ball as it bounced off her knee. That's 2 strikes on her. Bowman looking for the pitch call from the catcher, Katie Spears, and gets her with a high one inside. 2 outs. As Aaron Rose steps in for the Fairland Dragons. Trying to make something happen here with 2 outs. And she takes a stab and misses a high one. Bowman lets a high one go to even the count at 1-1. Aaron Rowe swing and a miss on another high pitch. Got 2 on her. As Bowman looks to finish this up. Next pitch, takes the call from Spears. Outside corner, sits her down to put the Dragons back in the dugout. No score. Bottom of 2 coming up. Pitching coach from Mount Vernon College in attendance tonight, John Frum. Maybe doing a little scouting. Lyric Blair ready to step into the box for the Chesapeake Panthers. Wanting to get something going here against Hoffman. Hoffman ready to get the long levers working here for bottom of 2. Takes one inside, called a ball. And Lyric absolutely shoots one to left, bounces almost in foul territory, but it's a fair ball, puts her on second base. Really good shot. Lyric Blair, 12th grader from Chesapeake, put the muscle on that one and gets in scoring position here quick at the bottom of 2. Hoffman will keep her confidence up here and go right back at it. And gets one on the inside for 1 strike on number 15. Jordan Storms, third baseman for the Chesapeake Panthers. And she shoots one deep into left field. It's fielded. Apologies, I can't see a number on that player, the left fielder for the Fairland Dragons. Don't have her listed. She made a good grab to make 1 out. Ball low outside for Hoffman on that one. Hoffman thankful for that grab in deep left to get a little more momentum going their way here. And a strike for a 1-1 count. Pridley giving her this pitch call. And gets another one on the inside to pull a 1-2 count. So number 3, Chloe Hanley, left fielder at the plate now for the Panthers, 11th grader. And the changeup fell a little short, dropped third strike, and advances the runner to 3. And they call her out on third base. Panther crowd not too happy with that one. But the call stands. That's an out at third base. Runner gets on 1, though, with the drop third strike. Good heads-up play by the Dragons. Not get in a panic situation there on a drop third strike. And Zoe Rollins, center fielder for the Panthers, takes a stab at the first pitch from Hoffman and misses. Set up 0-1. And throws a stab into foul territory. Hoffman looking to get out of this inning scoreless. And she does it herself at the pitcher's mound. Takes an easy third out to send the Dragons back into the dugout to get ready to get the hits going. We'll be back with the top of the third right after this. Circle for the Panthers now. We're locked in a tight, scoreless game here in the top of the third. As Hoffman back up to bat for the Fairland Dragons. Takes that first pitch for a ball. And we are settled into a softball game here, folks. Chops one, comes off and gets over the backstop on us for a foul ball. 1-1 count. Hoffman ready to help herself here. Try to get something going for the Dragons. Foul tip and caught. Hoffman takes a jab and misses. for the Panthers to get one away here, top of the third inning. Number 8, Mackenzie Roberts now stepping into the box for the Fairland Dragons, right fielder. Number 2 hole, again swinging that. Looks like about a 2015 Xeno composite. Wanting to get a hold of something here to get something going for the Dragons, as Bowman wants to prevent it and does so the first pitch for a strike. Sets herself in an 0-2 count. Bowman ready to put this batter away. Takes the call from Spears. Set up on the outside and got her. So 2 away now. Still top of the third. As Morgan Friedley, catcher, senior for Fairland, steps back into the box. Looking for a 2-out rally for the Fairland Dragons. Bowman gets her with a fastball, foul ball. Outside corner gets another strike on the batter. Spears sets up on the inside, reaches to get the high one there for a ball. Another one, same exact pitch. Morgan not biting that one at all. And it's called a ball. Down the middle, fastball, just maybe a little tiny bit low. Umpire calls it outside the zone, so 3 balls. And gets her on the 3rd strike. Sends the Dragons back to the dugout. On the bottom of 3 right after this. Things rolling here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Tuesday, May 8th for this sectional tournament, first round between the Fairland Dragons and the Chesapeake Panthers here at Chesapeake High School Field. We're riding about 80 degrees and sunny. Sun hanging over the left fielder's head as Hoffman gets things going here in the bottom of 3. Rachel Pratt in the box now for the Panthers. It's a foul ball over to possibly break a windshield. Pratt pops one up, and Hoffman takes the easy out herself. Ashley Tackett comes into the box now for the Panthers with one out. Desperately wanting to get something going here for the Panthers as Hoffman gets her with the first pitch. Down the middle. Maybe a little off-speed pitch there, not really a changeup, but finds the zone anyway. Fastball on the outside corner, puts 2 on the batter. Ashley Tackett. Tackett wanting to get a hold of something with that Easton Ghost, and fouls one off to stay alive. Hoffman lets a ball go. Sitting at a 1-2 count now. And really close call there. Umpire calls it a ball to make it 2-2. Even count. And we get another foul ball over the backstop. Quattro hanging in there, staying alive. Ashley Tackett, second baseman for the Panthers. And she gets one into left field. It's caught by number 15 for the Fairland Dragons, Emily Bowen. Shortstop gets out there deep to grab that one in the grass and keeps us still scoreless here. The bottom of 3 as number 2, Katie Spears, catcher for the Panthers, now in with the Zeno. Desperately wanting to get something going here. And possibly does, as a third baseman, number 2, Libby Judge, just barely missed that one. Right field steps in, or left field steps in to nab that. Riley Adkins.
Come on, 1-4, relax now, relax and do your thing. Let's go.
Gets it over to first base, but a little late as Spears sets up shop on first base. Hoffman looking at Brooke Webb now. Webb drives one high into left field, and it is caught. Again, to send us to the 4th, still scoreless here at beautiful Chesapeake Softball Complex. Chesapeake, Ohio will be back after this. Back at the top of the 4th inning here. Chesapeake, Ohio for the first round of this sectional tournament. Panthers facing off against the Fairland Dragons. Erica Bowman still in the circle for the Panthers, looking for her 8th strikeout. Brings one high down the middle. Number 15, Emily Bowen, does not bite on that one. Bowman swinging the CF8. Takes that one on the inside for a strike. Inside corner, pulls it even. And the lefty chops one back into the backstop for 2 strikes. Fairland looking hungry to get something going here in the 4th. Still scoreless. Bowman lets that one go just a little early, gets it on the ground. Again, sitting with 7 strikeouts on the afternoon. High inside. Bowen does not buy that one. Emily Bowen, the shortstop for the Fairland Dragons. Has been in on the action already this evening. Making solid contributions to keep this scoreless. As she takes a walk, sets up shop on first base. As number 2, Libby Judge, third baseman for the Fairland Dragons, steps in. Right-handed batter also swinging a DeMarini stick. Great fastball, almost right down the middle, just couldn't get a hold of it. Bowman winds up, sends one across the plate high. Judge steps out, says, "I'm not buying that one either." And a strike as Brooke Webb takes a pass to check the runner at 1. Spears keeping an eye on that runner. Calling in the pitch now to Bowman. Set up shop on the inside, and that's just barely a miss, but it still forces the out at 2. So a runner on 1 still for the Fairland Dragons with 1 out. As Bowman looks at the next Fairland Dragons batter. Montana Reynolds, center field senior for the Dragons. And a foul ball over the backstop. For a 1-1 count now on Montana. Swinging the LXT. Looking to advance a runner as Bowman gets her on the outside corner of the plate. Puts 2 strikes on her. And she bites. 3rd strike dropped. First base occupied, so the runner advances to 2nd. And a runner in scoring position now for the Fairland Dragons. As number 21, Holly Leap, first baseman, coming to the plate again, eager to drive a run in to get us a score going here. Takes that first one as gets off the top of the catcher's mitt, but the runner holds at 2nd. Leap's weapon of choice is an Easton stick, ready to, and takes a stab and misses Bowman's fastball. Bowman wanted to finish this inning up Leap takes a swing and misses that high fastball. 2 strikes on her now. Looking to protect. And stays alive with a foul ball. Hanging in there. 21's the first baseman for the Fairland Dragons. Bowman lets it go, and Leap gets a hold of it. Fair ball. Advances the runner, but is called out at first base. Still scoreless, headed to the bottom of 4 here at beautiful Chesapeake Field. We'll be back after this. In action here. Bottom of the 4th inning in this first round of the sectional tournament here between the Fairland Dragons and the Chesapeake Panthers. Panthers hosting the Dragons on this clear, sunny May afternoon. As number 7, Riley Swan, shortstop, steps into the box and takes the first ball high from Adriana Hoffman in the circle for the Dragons. And gets a hold of one to center field, and it is fielded by Fairland's center fielder, Montana Reynolds. Hope I'm saying that right. Number 16. As 1 out, brings Lyric Blair to the plate for a ball. Panthers 12th grader Lyric Blair. Hoffman lets one go high to put 2 balls on the batter. Lyric with a good eye. And going high outside on her. Lyric with the big hit earlier. Hoffman might be wanting to keep things away from her. And there's a strike right down the middle. Lyric holds on that one. Puts it in a 3-1 count. And a ball inside. Bayer takes a walk to first base. Jordan Storms now steps to the plate for the Chesapeake Panthers with a runner on 1. Looks like a courtesy runner. In for Blair. I didn't see who that was. Actually looks like a substitution. Looks like Alexis Kearns, 12th grader from Chesapeake, comes in to run for Bayer. As, again, Jordan Storms hoping to get things going here for the Panthers in the bottom of 4. Hoffman sends one on the inside. Really close, called a ball.
Come on, Jay, let's go now. Sit back on it.
And Storms pops one up deep to center field. fielded once again. Montana Reynolds grabbing another one out there deep in center, a senior from Fairland, keeping things covered in center field as number 3, Chloe Hanley, left fielder for the Panthers, steps in to try to get something going. Hoffman says not on this first one, as she puts a strike on her. Hoffman gives her another one slightly off speed. As Hanley sends it in foul territory down the third base line. 2 on her now. And she drives one to the shortstop, but the runner is safe at 2. Puts 2 runners on for the Panthers. As Zoe Rollins, center fielder, 9th grader for the Panthers, now stepping to the plate. And off the catcher's glove, there's an out at first base to send the runners all to the dugout and stop things, put the brakes on for the Panthers. Headed to top of 5, still scoreless here at beautiful Chesapeake Softball Complex. We'll be back after this. And we are back in action. Welcome back to beautiful Chesapeake, Ohio softball field, as the Panthers and the Dragons are locked here at the top of 5. 0-0 with a bunt from number 4, Bailey Rowland, but the out is made at first base. As the motorcycle gang pulls into my left. Number 11, Erica Bowman, still in the circle for the Panthers here at the top of 5. Again, 0-0, still scoreless in this battle. A strike on the outside corner to number 3, Fairland Dragon, Aaron Rowe. Panthers have one away already, quick here in the inning. Rowe looking for something to get the Dragons moving, as a foul ball killed by Brooke Webb down the first baseline. 2 strikes on her now. As Rowe wants to get comfortable here and find something she can rally with. And a really quick 1-3 out to make it 2 away here. As we're back to the top of the order with Adriana Hoffman, pitcher for the Fairland Dragons here. Really wanting to see how hot this Easton Ghost can get to try to get things moving here for the Dragons in the top of 5. High inside. Hoffman didn't like it. Bowman takes the pitch call again from Katie Spears, 10th grade catcher from Chesapeake. Sends one low across the outside corner, but it's called a ball. Two balls, no strikes. Spears called for the inside pitch, but Hoffman gets a hold of it, but no way. As the Panthers field it for a quick out, and we are already headed to the bottom of 5. we are back in action here at the bottom of 5. Armstrong Sports bringing you the battle here between the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons. Fast pitch duel for the first round of the sectional Division III tournament here in Ohio, the Southern region. And we are locked scoreless here as number 8, Rachel Pratt, right fielder for the Panthers, takes the first pitch low inside. And puts the bat on it, fielded by the third baseman. And got an out at first base. Leap reaches out, stretches and grabs that one to put the first runner away here. First batter away for the Panthers. Adriana Hoffman still in the circle for the Fairland Dragons. Keeping the long levers working both sides of the plate. As the first pitch is a ball to number 4, Ashley Tackett. Second pitch ball also. Tackett holding on the first 2 pitches, looking to unload on something here. Hoffman lets another 1-0 go. Count in Tackett's favor for sure, as she can be selective here to look for something to get the Panthers going here in the bottom of 5. And takes a strike to pull a 3-1 count. Steps back in with some confidence. And another strike. Holds on that one. Wanting to take a walk. Hoffman says no way. Full count. And ball 4 sends Tackett to first base for the Panthers. Katie Spears now, the catcher for the Chesapeake Panthers. Again, a 10th grader. And shows bunt as Tackett lands on second base with the steal. Tackett now in scoring position for the Panthers, as Spears desperately wants to get a run in here. And sends it to the third baseman as the throw goes to Leap for the out. Advances the runner, puts Tackett on third base, 2 away. Brooke Webb stepping to the plate now for the Chesapeake Panthers, senior. Will be headed to Shawnee State University. And first one's a strike on the outside corner. Webb, number 1-4, swinging the Zeno, really wanting to drive something here and bring this run in. Takes another strike. Webb getting some action with the local travel team Crush, wearing the purple and gray here for the Panthers this evening. Fouls one off to stay alive. Regaining her focus here, steps back into the box with confidence. Hoffman wanting to sit her down, and the ball high. Webb busts one to left field, and it is gone. Home run, 2-run homer, Brooke Webb, deep across the left field fence as the Panthers gather to give her the helmet bash. And the Panthers crowd definitely alive to get this thing moving here for Chesapeake. 2-0. bottom of 5 as the Dragons gather at the circle to show unwavering support for Hoffman. Hoffman throwing a really good game. She's going to keep her composure and go right back to work. As number 7, Adriana Hoffman, or I'm sorry, Panthers number 7, Riley Swan, shortstop, steps back into the box and takes a strike from Hoffman. And third baseman barely misses that one. Number 2, Libby Judge, almost got it, but it sails past her to put a runner on first now for Chesapeake once again.
I see it, Ra.
Swan now on first as Lyric Bear, 12th grader from Chesapeake, back at the plate. Hoffman winds up and brings it low inside to skip across the plate. Bear wanting to keep this rally alive as the pitch comes high outside for a 2-0 count. Things in 4-4's favor here as she holds on another ball, and a throwing error from catcher to first sends the runner to second base, and now another runner in scoring position for the Chesapeake Panthers. Panthers getting a little momentum going here.
Oh, there it goes. She is good. Let's go now. Base hit, scores you run. Let's go.
Crowd definitely coming alive here for the Panthers, wanting to get this tournament victory.
See what you got here, kid.
And another ball comes high and puts Lyric Bear on first base. 2 runners on now for Chesapeake as number 15, Jordan Storms, third baseman, stepping into the box. Hoffman winds up and scoops it with a little underhand to first base to get this inning over with. As we head into the 6th inning now, 2-0, Chesapeake on top, thanks to the Brooke Webb dinger. And we'll be back after this. Top 6. First round of the sectional tournament here, Division III, Ohio, with the Chesapeake Panthers and the Fairland Dragons, as number 8, Mackenzie Roberts, right fielder for the Dragons, is in the box to get things started here. Facing off against Erica Bowman, 9th grader from Chesapeake, in the circle for the Panthers. These underclassmen working the 2 sides of the plate for the Panthers this evening. 9th grader Katie Spears takes that 3rd strike on the outside corner of the plate. Bowman throws the first pitch to number 10, Morgan Fridley, catcher for the Dragons. Morgan didn't like it, and that's 1 ball. Strike 1, pulls the count to 1-1. As Bowman pops the glove wanting to keep that momentum now on defense after that 2-run homer by Brooke Webb. Sends a foul ball into the backstop. Morgan Fridley, 2 strikes on her now. Bowman takes the pitch call. Goes way high outside. Oh, Bowman gets one inside to get a piece of Fridley's elbow. Fridley wearing the Evo Shield elbow protector on her left elbow. And I would say it's safe to say thankful she had that on. That would have left a nice hurting. But she's okay. She sets up shop at first base, energetic, clapping. And as number 15, Emily Bowen, shortstop for the Dragons, fouls the first one off. Takes the ball on the inside. Dragons wanting to get something going here. Third base coach, the Scott Wilson, giving some positive energy into the batter here as number 15 is looking for something to hit here to get the Dragons moving. Foul ball. Bowen facing off against Bowman. Bowen steps out, wants to take a second here. Measures off as Spears gets the pitch call in. A ball on the outside. Count is even, 2-2. And on the inside, Bowman gets a fastball in there. I believe that's maybe 11 strikeouts. Ten or 11 strikeouts for number 11, Erica Bowman. Throwing a really good game. Outside corner gets her on the first pitch. That's number 2, Libby Judge, third baseman for the Dragons. Fridley still on first. As Spears not letting anything happen, keeping Fridley honest at first base. Judge takes a ball on the outside. Puts the count at 2-1 now. Dragons haven't been able to get a run in yet. Judge hoping to change things here. That check swing is called a strike. Two on her now. And strike 3, foul tip but caught. And that puts the Dragons still scoreless, headed to bottom of 6 now. We'll be back after this short break. And welcome back to Chesapeake, Ohio High School Softball Complex here in Lawrence County, Ohio, as the Fairland Dragons and the Chesapeake Panthers continue to face off in the sectional tournament, Division III fast pitch high school duel. As we're in the bottom of the 6th inning here, 2-0, Panthers on top. As Panthers number 3, Chloe Hanley, at the plate, 11th grader, wanting to get another rally started here for the Panthers, as Adriana Hoffman still in the circle for the Fairland Dragons. Hanley puts a bat on it. It's quickly fielded by the Fairland third baseman Libby Judge, makes a great grab and gets the ball quickly over to first baseman Holly Leap for the out. 1 away, as number 10, Morgan Fridley, or I'm sorry, number 10, Zoe Rollins for the Panthers sends another one straight over to Libby Judge. So Libby gets it to Leap again, and they're saying, hey, this is starting to become familiar. 2 quick outs. Rachel Pratt, right field for the Panthers now in the plate. Hoffman let one go she wished she had back for 1 ball now on Ocho. And puts one on the inside now to settle on a 2-0 count. Pratt now stepping in with some confidence, really looking for something to hit here. And grabs a high one. Coach Rice probably says, but she had the confidence, wanted to pull the trigger, puts a foul ball on her, so 2-1. Hoffman let another low one go there. Just gonna take a deep breath and go to work here to try to dig out against Pratt. And Pratt takes a walk to first base. Ashley Tackett now at the plate. And there's a strike. As Hoffman goes to work here on this second batter. Pratt steals second base on the passed ball. So another runner in scoring position now for the Panthers. Tackett watches a high one go by. Oh, and a hit by pitch. Tackett goes to first base now. Hoffman grabs a deep breath and wants to conference a little here with the team to try to get some positive energy going here. She's doing a great job there in the circle. convinced that fast pitch softball pitchers are among the most stressed positions in the world of sports. The mental component of that position is just, it's amazing. These kids really perform at a high level as number 2, Katie Spears, the catcher, advances the runner to third base and sets up shop on first herself, and that loads it up. It loads it up for who other than Brooke Webb. Looking at the ducks on the pond and saying, let's see if we can do this again. Webb swinging the Zeno, one of the unprecedented fast pitch bats, as Hoffman wastes no time getting one off. For a ball. Webb got one ball on her now and feeling confident that she can find her pitch. As it goes to the inside. Let's put 2 balls. Again, bases loaded here, bottom of the 6th inning, 2-0. And Coach Smithson wants to talk about things for a minute. I'm sure she's seeing Webb at the plate with that count. Smithson go talk to Blue here for a minute, as there's a pitching substitution now for the Fairland Dragons. And the Dragons decide to make a pitching change here in the bottom of the 6th, putting Emily Bowen in the circle, who was formerly playing shortstop and was in on some action, making some plays. She's going to take over here as the Panthers are on top of the Dragons here, 2-0. Bases loaded with Brooke Webb, who hit the 2-run home run, and I believe the 4th is back at the plate. And a strike with a solid fastball in the outside corner. Breathes a little life into Bowen, and the Dragons desperately wanting to set Webb down. Got some heat. Bowen throwing some speed, fresh arm. And Webb fouls one off. Makes contact with the on-deck batter. But she is okay. Even cracking a smile over there. Did I mention softball girls are tough? Webb's got 2 on her now, as Bowen really wants to put her away. And another foul ball. No broken glass. Deep over the left field fence. Webb getting in a little early on that fastball. Two out, bases loaded. Webb with 2 strikes on her, as Emily Bowen sails one in a little high. Webb gets a little piece of it, just enough to stay alive. And doing some serious battle here, the senior from Chesapeake. Another piece of one sends it way over the backstop, I believe onto the Chesapeake High School roof, and 3 pigeons fly away. Still alive, Brooke Webb. Lowen puts her on base, walks a run in. So putting the score now to 3-zip as number 8, Rachel Pratt, marches across home plate. Base is still loaded here. Bottom of 6 as number 7, Riley Swan, shortstop, 11th grader for the Panthers, wants to come in and do some more damage here to the Dragons. Bowen throwing with some real confidence, throwing a really mean fastball. And the fastball comes in just a tick low. Some blue zones would call that a strike. That was a ball here. And a line drive, almost fielded by Hoffman, covering short now. As Bowen is in the circle, they swapped places, brings another run in, making it 4-0 here. Bottom of the 6th, as 44 Lyric Bear now back at the plate. Base is still loaded, and there's a strike. Bowen wanting out of this inning. Little low outside corner, but it was called a ball. Two balls, one strike. On Bear, the upperclassman, Panther. And she puts a little something on it, and it's dropped, but there is a error at first base. They can't quite hang on to it. The ball actually rolls over toward the visiting team's dugout, and runs come in. Scoring 2 more runs for the Chesapeake Panthers, bringing the score to 6-0 at this point. As first baseman Leap and Coach Smithson talking about things. She must have took a little bump there. I didn't really see. As the applause come in, signaling that she's seems to be okay. As the Panthers maintain some momentum here. Again, Bowen throwing a pretty mean fastball, but the Panthers are able to find it. But not that one. As Jordan Storms gets 1 strike on her. And again, third base fields it. Libby Judge gets it over to Leap on first and puts the inning away, 6-0. Headed to the top of the 7th. Here at Chesapeake Softball Complex. We'll be back after this short break. Welcome back to Armstrong Sports broadcast of the first round of the sectional girls fast pitch Division III tournament. Coming to you from Chesapeake, Ohio, here on the Ohio River on a beautiful sunny evening as we are in the top of the 7th inning now. 6-0, Chesapeake Panthers leading the battle here and ready to put this thing away if they can against the Fairland Dragons. As number 11, Erica Bowman, continues to lead the Panthers from the circle, putting a strike. First strike. And number 16, Montana Reynolds, at the plate for Fairland. Fouls one off behind the backstop. 2 strikes on her now. And another foul ball to stay alive. Reynolds really wanting to get a piece of something here to breathe some life into the Fairland Dragons, who are scoreless here in the top of 7. Reynolds, a senior from Fairland. Center fielder. Now she's ahead of that one, frustrated. Heads back to the dugout as Erica Bowman strikes another one out here. Panthers starting to feel it. Katie Spears ready to call in the pitch against Leap. Holly Leap, first baseman for the Fairland Dragons. Swing and a miss. Puts one on her. And Leap gets one up and over the third baseman and gets on first base for a great hit. Dropped it right over the third baseman's head. Jordan Storms just couldn't quite get up to get that one. So that puts Leap on first base for the Dragons here with a breath of life. As a substitution, looks like number 6, Chloe Cremines, in to run for Leap. As Bailey Rowan, the second baseman, taking some advice from the third base coach, Scott Wilson. Rowan desperately wanting to advance this runner. One thing about fast pitch softball, the game is not over until it is over. Anything can and does happen as a ball comes in. Rowan doesn't bite on that one. And inside pitch gets her. Bowman throwing the ball with real confidence. Now gets another one on number 4. Rolling. And there's an out at first base. Webb gets Cremines at first base, so that puts 2 away now. 2 down, top of 7. Bowman gets another one. And that does it. That does it here for the first round of the sectional tournament, Division III. Chesapeake Panthers take this one away 6-0 as the teams show sportsmanship, shaking hands. I want to thank everybody for joining us this evening. I'm Adam Fry for Armstrong Sports, and we will catch you next time on the Diamond.